Hi guys, how are you? It's Liz Strike here, lizstrike.com and Low Guilt Cooking. Journey to a Youthful Life. I have my little assistant over here. Look at this thing here. Isn't she cute? She's watching me. Okay, she's always watching. I think she's hoping that I might accidentally drop something down, right? Okay, and of course my apron. Some of you like this one. Wine improves with age, and I improve with wine. Okay, so many of you sometimes worry about cooking healthy and eating well costs money, right? Not if you buy on sale. So, for example, I'm making the Korean pork tenderloins today with the Asian slaw. So here is a pork tenderloin that I bought at Superstore, or you can buy this anywhere. Especially if you're in the UK or US, you know who you are and where you can get it. All right, this is about 3 pounds and it's $7.35. Okay, because I bought it when it was on sale. So when it's on sale, what I do is I buy like 2-3 of these packages and throw them in my freezer. So times like today, I think I took it down yesterday or the day before, knowing that I was going to do this video for you guys, right? So there you go. Ta-da! Not that expensive. And you know how many people this can feed? Minimum 6 people. This dish is minimum of 6 people. So you can make it for yourself if nobody else is going to eat it, or if, you know, if you're just cooking for one, and then you portion it out and freeze it. I would wrap them in saran and freeze it, and then voila. Those nights where you're tired, you come home, you don't feel like cooking, just take it down. All right, you have a little nose over here. Get your nose out of here. No, no. Anyways, so that's that, okay? The other thing, oh no, I'll do the salad later. I'll just throw that over there. Okay, I'm gonna get my gloves on. Hold on, I forgot. I'm back, got my gloves on. Okay, so the first thing we wanna do, so this came a pack of 2. So the first thing you wanna do is we wanna cut off what they call the silvery skin. Now, why you want to do that is because if you just go ahead and start cutting it into pieces, into the medallions, then when you go cook it, the silvery skin part shrinks, and then you're not going to get a really nice flat medallion, right? So that's why. So that's what we're going to work on. I'm going to show you how to do that because many of you asked for that kind of tutorial. So if you look a little closely, it's right here. See, I don't know if it shows up on the video, but it's really shiny here and it feels really tough. So you'll see it yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna use this little kind of really sharp paring knife, and I'm just gonna pick away at it like this. So this is about the most time-consuming part. What I like to do beforehand as well is just get all my ingredients measured out, mixed together. Yeah, I just find it's a lot easier than trying to scramble and run to the fridge for this and run to the fridge for that. So typically what I do is I get everything ready, and I'll show you that too. See? Comes off like one-legged piece. Yeah, I know, I've got a little bit of the meat, but what are you gonna do, right? Can't have everything. So I just kind of go, and you can see that there's some skin, so I try and take some of that skin off too. It's like a saran-y, plasticky kind of look to it and feel to it, right? So we'll get that off. There we go. All right, so that one's done. That one's pretty much done. Am I going to worry about that? No, it's a little bit of fat, but you know what? Maybe if you really want your lean meat, then sure, cut off that fat. What the heck? We'll cut that out as well. I don't really see any more, so I'm going to set this meat aside here. Now this one is really, you can really see the edge there. This is, see that? Let me just get that a little closer for you. That's that silvery part we're talking about, okay? So I'm gonna cut that out. How much time is here? Yeah, I don't wanna go too over on my time with the video because then it doesn't like it when you wanna transfer it to a YouTube. That's what happened the other day when I was doing another video, and I had to put it into 2 parts because YouTube says, we don't like it to be more than 15 minutes. Kind of reminds me of that Shrek movie, you know, where he goes, stop being yourself, donkey. Can you not be yourself for 5 minutes? God, I love that movie. Yeah, so YouTube doesn't want you to do a video for more than 15 minutes. There you go. Yes, I know I'm sometimes crazy, but you know, that's what makes life interesting, right? There you go. Okay, so pretty much, pretty darn done with that there. There we go. Are we done? I think we're done. Yes, we're done. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, well, that will toss out later. So we're going to cut diagonally like that, okay? But about a 1/2 inch. So this is how I usually measure. Sorry, I'm cutting my head off because I want you to be able to see this too, right? No, like that, yeah. So 1 inch is about 2 fingers. So 1 finger is about 1/2 inch, okay? Yeah. So start at the bottom. Now this one's a little, you know, flat here. So I'm going to do that about 1 inch at the bottom there, just because it's, you know, I mean, it's next to nothing, right? So we'll do that. And then we're going to put it in I use a glass, because you want to use a non-reactive pan is what they call it. So I use a glass one. I'm going to put it in there for now, the medallions. So, you know, about, there you go. So once you start with one, you get the hang of it and you see, okay, that's about 1/2 inch. So I'm going to cut that. I'm going to cut this all up, and I cut the second piece in a minute. So I'm going to pause while I finish cutting this up, okay? I'll be right back. Hi again. So there you go. And so those are the 2 pieces of tenderloin, because they come in that package, right? It was only $7.35. So there you go. And that could feed 6 of your friends. Or if you have a 17-year-old teenager boy still living with you at home. Well, I guess 17 he would. I'm not going to have too much left over. I'll be lucky if I have 1 serving for a meal for me for tomorrow. That's okay. At least I know he's eating healthy and he's eating well. And I put Zyla in there. Okay. All right, so I've got that cut up. So now in here, I already have my 2/3 cup of soy sauce. Oh, I was going to show you my soy sauce. I put it away. Hang on. That's why I don't salt meat, because I use this one. It's the low sodium soy sauce. You see this little nose poking up here everywhere. Okay, so I use the low sodium soy sauce, right? Because we want to have low salt as well in our diet or in our lifestyle. So I've got 2/3 cup of soy sauce here, a 1/4 cup of vinegar. I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of Zyla in there. Luckily, I had enough garlic powder left. I have to put that on my list for my grocery shopping tomorrow. You could use 4 cloves of garlic if you like, 3 or 4 cloves of garlic. But many of you have expressed that prep is difficult, and it's time consuming too if you really want to mince up a garlic. So I use powder. And look at that, I happen to have 1 teaspoon left. I'm so lucky I didn't have to run out to the store. So 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay, if you do the ginger in a minute. 4 teaspoons of sriracha sauce. I love this stuff. It doesn't have too much in there. Sriracha, that's sriracha sauce. You probably see that a lot when you go out to restaurants and stuff like that, right? So we need 4. So there's 1. I'm gonna I over put it a little bit because a little bit stays behind, right? 2. My family just loves this. 3 and 4, and put 4 in there. This is for the pork. We're gonna put some in for the salad as well. And 3 tablespoons of ginger. Where's my ginger? Oh, here it is. Okay, 3 tablespoons. Now I use a paste. I mean, you can mince regular ginger if you like, but if you don't use it a lot, then it goes bad in your fridge, right? So I just find it so much easier to buy the paste. It's quick, it's easy, it stays in your fridge forever and ever and ever. And look, I'm running out of that too. Running out of everything today. Oh, there's 1 tablespoon. I might be able to squeeze a little bit more out of that. I'm not sure, but see if I can squeeze a little bit more out of there. Oh, maybe. I'm mixing two brands here, and right? To me, ginger's ginger, so you're gonna get two different brands in there. So that's gonna go in my recycle box. We'll just throw that over there. So that's almost two. I already opened this one before I started the video. This one's a little different. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like that one, but yeah, I kind of like that other one better. This one I got at Sobeys, I think. Yeah, looks a little different. Interesting. Okay, so there's my 3 tablespoons of ginger. Yeah, I like this brand better. Gourmet Garden. I think I got that at Superstore. I also get like cilantro and stuff because, like I said, I don't use it in daily or enough that it lasts longer. So I have a little whisk here, so I'm gonna whisk it up. What I'm gonna do is make sure that the sugar kind of melts in there. Oh, that's Zyla, by the way. I wanted to show you. Yeah, there's Zyla. That's what I use. Okay? So much healthier. Well, it doesn't have the carbs, right? And that regular sugar does. That's why real sugar is really not good for you. That's natural sugar. And that's really good. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this over the meat. How much have I got here? Looks like I have about 12 ounces. That turned out to be about 12 ounces. So I'm going to pour about 6 of it on here. About half. See, make sure I have about 6 left. Oh, 8. So I can pour a little more. There we go. Yeah, this is a 2-cup measuring cup. Did I pour enough? Oh, I've got 6 left. That's all right. Or 4 or 5 left. That's all right. Poured a little more. So I'm just going to make sure that that's all. Squish it around. Swoosh it around here. Swoosh, 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 swoosh. There you go. So we can let that sit for about, half an hour or so. And I can make my Asian salad in the meantime. And then we're going to fry it up. And that's going to be dinner. Or if you want, you can do this in the morning. And then cook it up later in the evening, or if you're having company and you want to cook it just before they come or while they're here, right? You can leave it in the fridge for a few hours, not a problem. All right, I'm just going to go wash my hands and get a bowl for the salad, and I'll be right back. Hi, we're back again. Okay, so this is a Napa cabbage. You can find this most grocery stores. However, you can't, then I would suggest going to those Asian grocery stores. They'll definitely have them. Now, I happened to be lucky today, and I found a small one. This is just about 1 1/4 pounds. And usually they were huge. They had the really huge ones in there. Some of them were over 2 pounds. Now, if that happens to you, you can cut it in half this way. All right, and use half of it. Or if you think your crowd's going to eat a lot of lettuce, because that's all I'm making, the Asian salad, then you can cook it up. But then for the marinade that we're going to toss this in, I would probably double the marinade then, okay? But I was lucky today. Usually I find like they're huge and I have to cut them in half. So today I was lucky. So we'll cut off the end. All right, there we go. Cut off the end, maybe a little bit more. Yeah. All right, we're gonna put that aside, so don't need that. So I cut off about, an inch. See that? About an inch from the bottom. Got my bowl here. And I'm gonna start here just because I like this end the best. And I'm just gonna slice it. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Slice it just like that. That looks really cool. It's a Napa. Called Napa cabbage. Napa salad. Thinly sliced. There we go.